We've been working together now over a year, I think. It's been over a year now. And I think there's a number of reasons why I've continued to work with you, Elaine. I think you have a really firm understanding of business, and also have the creative sense as well, like different ideas that we can implement. You have a team, you have Nicole, your mindset coach, you have Monica that does marketing. So you have a team behind you that helps support us. I love having that container weekly where I get to meet other people in this container who are also growing their own businesses, to be able to share our wins, to be able to share where perhaps um, times we need to now grow from instead of maybe calling them failures. And I also find just like you being a woman of color and then having that shared background and having that shared sense of how we grew up. Because I have worked with white coaches and it's not the same. It's not the same when you have someone of color that comes from, or I should say the global majority, who comes from the same background and just gets it. Like when we were talking earlier about being raised poor and how that does then affect all the other decisions that you make. And so how can I have someone, a business coach who comes from that same background, who actually teaches in a way where I can implement, who keeps me accountable, but not coming from a place of shame, not coming from a place of oh, you're not doing enough, and I find sometimes coaches are like, I'll teach you how to make seven figures. But for themselves, they've had, say, mom or dad give them tons of money to create this thing. And it's like, well, that's not really, we're not coming from the same place. So it's nice to have you as a coach, Elaine, where I feel like we share a similar backstory, and seeing how successful you are in your own business and how creating and maintaining relationships is a priority for you, because it's a priority for me. Like my business for me is not about how much money I make. It's about how can I create, although let's be real, I still need to pay my bills. But how
It's a
can
positive
I
side effect. That's what I say money is. It's a positive
yes.
side effect.
But how can I build really beautiful relationships with people? And it's been really wonderful to be able to build that with you, Elaine, and see you building that with other people, and then also providing an example for me to do that with my students and clients.